Hello, welcome to the weather updates, 11 o'clock on the 7th of December. And we're dealing with another day where we had a lot of clouds around. Cooler than yesterday, at least. And it's quite cool out right now. Temperatures are in the mid-30s generally across Long Island. We have 32 at Islip. West Hampton's down to 28 degrees, getting that radiational cooling. The city, obviously, a little warmer, 37 in Central Park. And let's see, in New Jersey, they have temperatures generally in the low 30s there in the Pine Barrens. There, I see a 32 at Lakehurst. So let's go over our highs and lows today, and we'll start with the low. Well, the lows aren't going to be that impressive. Let's just go to the highs, because the highs were mostly around midnight, obviously, but generally speaking, temperatures got into the mid 40s today. If we were to look at Islip today and look at oh, that's right, it's not going to show us. We'll just do this. Let's do this. Look at Islip and just look at the temperatures that we had today during the day. You can see those highs that you saw there were actually, like I said, around midnight. For the most part, we got into the mid 40s, so it looked like 44 for during the day at Islip for your daytime high. A lot of clouds around, so really, obviously, filtered sunshine didn't really allow it to get that warm. But let's move this up a little bit and take a look at some of the highs that were reached in places like Maine, because I think we might be able to pull up some of that information. Forgive me. Let's see what we got over here. High temperatures. So, yeah, you could see in Nova Scotia, you could see the high temperatures that they got last night. Very warm, and that tropical surge of air that came up. I wonder if it even got up into Newfoundland. Yep, it sure did. They got into the 50s over there in Newfoundland as well. So that's insane. That's insane right there. So it goes to show you the just a warm surge of air that came up, and there was a lot of wind with this too. Actually knocked out power to thousands across Nova Scotia. There's a picture of some of the trees that came down. At its peak, there were 25,000 people without power. The biggest outages were in the Clayton Park area of Halifax, Dartmouth, and New Ross, as well as parts of the Annapolis Valley. Only a handful of outages remained as of 10 p.m., according to Nova Scotia Power. Lots of people. This is just a crazy storm here. Rainfall warning also was in effect. A total of 30 millimeters to 50 millimeters of rain was expected by the time it tapered off on Tuesday afternoon. And a wind warning with southerly gusts between 90 kilometers an hour and 100 kilometers an hour. Now, they don't use miles per hour there. And it looked like ferry service was out as well. Shuttle buses had to be used to transport people. These are the kind of climate change fueled natural disasters that we're dealing with here. Absolutely crazy. Some of the stuff. So I'll put a link to this article in the description below. But absolutely crazy kind of stuff going on, and we're going to go through some of these storm reports too. This is the satellite. You can see obviously plenty of clouds there, but let's see if we can get some of the storm reports from Boston. So we're going to go through a lot of storm reports. This caused a lot of issues across the whole Northeast here, and these are the winds here. 61 mile an hour wind gusts last night reported in West Falmouth in Barnstable County. This is looking at some of the wind gusts that they had up in 63 mile an hour at Deer Island. So you get an idea of how strong this LLJ was. It was ridiculous how strong this LLJ was. Storm damage reports. Lots of storm damage reports here. Trees and wires down. They also had outages in Massachusetts as well. So they had outages there. And then we've got to go into Maine, too, where they also had some... let's see. Oh, I don't see anything here in this. That's weird. They should have some storm reports, but they don't have any across out of their website. It doesn't seem like they do. All right. It does say year-to-date it has been the second warmest on record in Caribou, Maine. And it's 0.8 Fahrenheit behind 2010 as the warmest year on record. So there you go. It's just another example of the climate crisis that we are in. And again, it's very discouraging. It really is. And when you look at the models, you'll see it's going to be pretty discouraging. So let's go look at those models now, and we have a break in the precipitation for your day tomorrow. Actually, no, we don't have. We have a break in the. We're really not going to see too much precipitation tomorrow. This low is now going more to the south of us. Very light chance of slight chance of light rain, and the best chance is going to be actually out over the Forks. Weak high pressure builds in for Thursday, but then we get into that return flow, and here we go again with another southerly LLJ event for this time for Saturday. See the tight isobars right there. That's going to be bringing up the heat and the humidity right from the tropics right into our area. There's the Atlantic Ridge right there, and the tight isobar, so that's going to squeeze right up. And this cold front is not going to be, the air behind it is not going to be all that cool, really. It's going to pass through. We're going to have to look at that. We got that V isobar thing going on again, so we have another risk of possible severe weather Saturday night into Sunday morning. This cold front passes, but the air behind it isn't going to be all that. It's not going to be that cold air, so it's not going to be like that much below normal behind this front. And then we'll have some fair weather with high pressure in control. But then look what happens. Again, it kind of gets into that position where we get that warmth. There's no big troughs, no snowstorms, and no real extended periods of below normal weather at all. If we look at the temperature anomaly chart, you'll see once we get past tomorrow and Thursday, where we'll be near normal to a little bit below normal, we start going above normal Friday, and then look at this area of much above normal temperatures moving into our area Saturday. That's going to be with humidity as well. That's also going to go way up into Nova Scotia as well. And then you'll see here on Sunday, even this is behind the front, we're still above normal. Sunday, Monday, look at this, still above normal here. The whole country is, except for the Northwest. Everybody is just above, well above normal. And the jet stream is nowhere to be found. The jet stream is not coming down. We're not seeing normal patterns once again. It is crazy. So let's go to the jet stream right now, and we'll show you how screwed up everything is, but you already know how screwed up it is. So you see jet stream's kind of just staying in Canada, zonal flow, and just very messed up looking. Zonal flow. You have these little narrow troughs that come on through, but they're so narrow and so shallow that they can't really bring down much cold air behind it. And the jet stream's just way up into Canada. Look at that. And this is going to bring some heat into Greenland, too, by the way. I was bringing this up yesterday as well. Toward the end of the period, maybe there's hope that we'll see a little more of a trough, but that's always toward the end of the period. It always teases us, and it seems like we never really get into it. So it's just a really crummy pattern to be in. Let's go to the HRRR now and look at this next precipitation event that we are going to be dealing with for tomorrow. So here we are, Wednesday, and you will see here that we have the most of this light precipitation just staying offshore. There may be a chance of some light rain over Suffolk County, mainly over Suffolk County, early afternoon, and then it kind of just goes away, and then we're just kind of cloudy, maybe some scattered drizzle, but generally speaking, the best chance is going to be over the east end. If we look at how much precipitation we would receive according to this model, total snowfall, nothing. Total rainfall, probably barely anything, mainly Suffolk County. And the Forks would be the best chance of seeing maybe 0.4 to 0.5 inch of rain, maybe. But I don't even think that's even materialized. A quarter of an inch if you're lucky. For the rest of us, we're going to barely see anything out of this. So that is what the HRRR is to say. But we will also look at the NAM model. Should have enough of the 0Z NAM model in to look at that as well. So we can look at this. And you see a similar idea to the HRRR. Most of that precipitation, and it would be in the form of rain, would be over the east end. And that would be it. Storm moves away, and it's out of here. And then we're dry for Thursday. And then the next, we would have to watch for the next system to come in. And after this, the next system that we would have to deal with, let me roll this back to the 18 CGFS. The next system that we would have to deal with, maybe some light rain on Friday. And then this cold front here, and again, it's got that V, and this is what has me concerned again. This is your Saturday night, and here's your V again in the isobars. That is there, and that indicates a strong cold front with strong winds and possible thunderstorm activity and this would be Saturday night. Again, we are in December, and it's hard to get in the mood for Christmas when you're talking about thunderstorms. So let's look at our temperatures next, and we will go to the GFS when it comes to the temperatures, because the biggest changes are going to be pretty much as we get past Thursday. So tomorrow, we're going to be cool. Temperatures generally low 40s, plenty of cloud cover. It's not going to drop too much tonight, obviously, from where we are now with the clouds rolling in. For Thursday, similar temperatures, like I said, slightly below normal, probably low 40s for highs. And then for Friday, things start warming up. Here we are near 50 degrees, and then here comes that warm surge of air for Saturday. And Jersey, I think you're going to have a good chance of getting up to 70 degrees. Long Island will probably be in the 60s. And this cold front is going to be a strong cold front again coming through with a big temperature and dew point gradient, and then things really drop off by Sunday compared to the way they are on Saturday, but we're still going to be above normal with highs in the upper 40s, which is above normal. And after that, we get near 50 again on Monday. And look at this, near 50 again on Tuesday. And here we are again, 45 to 50 on Wednesday. Thursday, where's the cold air? Where's the cold air? And then on Friday, once again, another day where we could be 60 or maybe even 70 degrees in Jersey again. And then it cools off, but not that much Sunday. So you see, there's no winter. Winter is just not. We have no winter in sight right now. It is December, and where is winter? It is decided to go somewhere else. Well, you can thank the big, Ram Bighorn pickup trucks and the F-150s and all the other people out there that are doing their part to really accelerate this climate change more than it even has to be. And no urgency at all from the media or elected officials to do a damn thing about it. They'd rather focus on the pandemic. It's the perfect distraction. It really is. I got to rant on it because it just gets on my nerves. And I'm going to keep ranting on it. It's too bad if Wall Street doesn't like it. Here's your dew point chart. Again, just kind of shows you the winds. Light winds tomorrow. Maybe some light southerly winds. Then the winds go northwesterly on Thursday. But then Friday, you see the winds going more west to southwesterly. And then for your Saturday, here comes that tropical surge again. Looking at those dew points going up into the 50s, 60s. It's going to be humid. And again, look at that sharp gradient there. That's what we're going to have to watch for some severe weather Saturday night. And then Sunday, we see the dew points drop again, northwest winds, west winds. But you can see it's not really a cold wind direction. Not really a cold wind direction. So let's now go and look at the skies. Obviously, I know you're disappointed enough. Unless you like the warmth. It's one thing if you like the warmth, but we're not even getting much sunshine here. I mean, there's just tons of cloudy days, which is very depressing. So let's go ahead and look at that on the RGM here. This is the 0Z RGM, which I actually have most of it in. So we can look at that. Obviously, plenty of clouds tomorrow, overcast. And then for Thursday, we'll start off mostly sunny in the morning. But then the series quickly rolls in on us by like late morning in the noon. You're going to start seeing it fill the sky again. And by afternoon, we're going to have a veil of high clouds over us once again. And so we're going to deal with plenty of clouds. Here's Friday, plenty of clouds, maybe some breaks in the afternoon, but it's just very discouraging. It really is. We can go to the GFS and go even past that with the sky. Obviously, GFS is low resolution, but we can show you here. Again, just very disappointing. Maybe Sunday we can clear it out. Maybe we can have a sunny day Sunday or Monday. Maybe Tuesday, although it won't be cold at least. Maybe we'll get a clear sky because we can't even seem to get that. It's very frustrating, this pattern. It really is. Really is. And one of the things you can use to look at clear skies, this is another site I use called the Clear Sky Clock. This kind of shows you want dark blue boxes on the top here. And you can see you're not getting a lot of dark blue boxes. This is for Brookhaven. And this is for Lakehurst in New Jersey. You see both areas. You're getting milky colors or shaded blues, which means filtered sun. It's not going to be clear. You have to go where you want clear skies. You're going to have to go to the other bizarre world, Pine Barrens and Flagstaff, and maybe there they have some clear skies. Yeah, see, they're going to have some clear skies tomorrow and maybe Friday as well. But that's where you're going to have to go if you want to enjoy some nice sunshine and no humidity, of course. It's the only place that's safe from this ridiculous humidity that you just cannot put the air conditioners away. It's that crazy. And this warmth is making its way up there. Like I said, if we go to Vent to Sky, We can show you the warmth that was from yesterday, and it is now. Look at this. It's all. Whoop. I don't know. It's a bug on this. Sometimes it does that, but you can see. Look at that. It's actually heading up all the way to Greenland. This warm air is surging up into Iceland. It's probably going to surge into the United Kingdom. Very abnormal indeed. Very concerning to see this. But this is all part of the rapid climate change we're undergoing, and everybody's running around with like a chicken with their heads cut off over this damn virus when we've got a real concern with the climate that nobody is talking about. It's just unbelievable. Everybody is just so focused on this pandemic. They don't realize how screwed we are due to climate change. It's going to get much, much, much worse than you're seeing. This is just the icing on the cake. But people don't want to listen. They just don't want to listen. They just feed the corporate Wall Street banker and Fed media. They just eat it hook, line, and sinker. It's unbelievable. All you got to do is look at the world around us. Look at the weather. You see what's going on. Look at how above normal everything is. I mean, go to Earth Null School. I hate putting a rant in here, but I'm fed up, Sea surface temperature anomaly. Let's go to it. Ocean, sea surface temperature anomaly. Seems a little zoomed out. What's that, 100? You can see all this warm water here. And it just feeds on itself. You get more warmth. And it's all above normal. Look at most of the oceans are all above normal. There's very little below normal or near normal. This is not a good situation. So that's all I got to say. It just sets it up for more ice melt next year. And eventually we're going to have that dreaded blue ocean event. And that's something to really cry about. But other than that, that's going to wrap up this weather update. Sorry for the rant, but I had a rant because I'm tired of people not realizing how serious this is. That we've got to stop running around and freaking out over this pandemic because we have this climate emergency here. And for the very class of people that is so obsessed with the pandemic and its effects on the economy on the South Shore of Long Island, you will be the first to feel it because sea levels will rise, there will be more tropical storms, and your neighborhoods will go underwater. And all the money in the world isn't going to stop it right now. I think it's too late. Unless we have some divine intervention in the form of a couple of big volcanoes like Pinatubo erupting to cool the planet down, I just don't see any way out of this. We're screwed. Thank you for watching.